Moms, what did your teenager do that changed everything? I found my daughter's diary by accident when I was cleaning her room, and what I read inside made me question everything I thought I knew about being a mother. Sarah had always been my easy child. Straight A's, never missed curfew, the kind of teenager other parents envied me for having. She volunteered at the animal shelter, tutored younger kids, and never gave me a moment's worry. But that Tuesday afternoon, while putting away her laundry, her diary fell from under her mattress and opened to a page that made my heart stop. The entry was dated 3 weeks earlier, and it started with, "I can't keep pretending everything is fine." What followed was page after page of her describing how she'd been secretly cutting herself for months, how the pressure to be perfect was crushing her, how she felt like she was drowning but couldn't tell anyone because everyone expected her to have it all together. The worst part wasn't just discovering her pain, it was reading about how she viewed me. She wrote about how I always bragged to other parents about her achievements, how I'd casually mention her GPA at dinner parties, how I'd post her honor roll certificates on social media. She felt like a trophy, not a daughter. In one entry she wrote, "Mom loves my grades more than she loves me." And I realized she might be right. I kept reading, my hands shaking as I discovered the depth of her struggle. She wrote about panic attacks during tests, about throwing up from anxiety before school, about lying awake at night worried she'd disappoint me. She described feeling like she was performing her own life instead of living it. The perfectionism I thought was natural drive was actually a desperate attempt to earn love she wasn't sure she had. That night at dinner, I watched her differently. The way she pushed food around her plate, how she avoided eye contact, the forced smile when I asked about her day. All the signs had been there, and I'd missed them completely. Because I was too busy being proud of her achievements to notice she was falling apart inside. I waited until my husband went to bed, then knocked on her door. When she opened it, I was holding her diary. Her face went white with panic. Instead of anger or a lecture, I just hugged her and said, "I'm so sorry." We stayed up until 3 in the morning talking, really talking, for the first time in years. She told me about the pressure, the cutting, the constant fear of failure. The next day, I called her school and told them she needed a mental health day. We spent it together, no homework, no achievements, just being mother and daughter. I threw away all her awards and certificates that were hanging in the living room because she said seeing them made her feel like she was only worth what she accomplished. It's been 6 months since that night, and everything has changed. Sarah's in therapy. She quit 2 extracurricular activities that stressed her out. Her grades dropped to B's. But for the first time in years, I see her actually smile. Real smiles, not the performance ones. Sometimes the best thing you can do as a parent is stop trying to raise a perfect child and start loving the imperfect human you already have.